middle school artists. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe and staying healthy. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you that I miss you and I can't wait to see you back in class. But in the meantime, we're going to make the best of things, and this is a new adventure for all of us. But I'm really excited about the activity I'm going to share with you this week, because I've always wanted to do this, and now this is the perfect opportunity to do it. We're actually going to be making some art journals. Now, I have this little sketchbook here I made out of paper that I stapled together, and it works perfect. It's a little mini sketchbook. You can use whatever you have at home. There's no need to buy anything. You just use whatever you have at home. If you have pencils, markers, a pen would work great. Because we are just going to make do with simple materials and practice using those techniques we've used, like shading with pencil, using colored pencil. If you have watercolors, you could try those. If you have a sketchbook, you could use it for this. But we're just using simple tools, and we're going to create art. And a visual journal is about documenting your life, or documenting your thoughts and reflecting on what's going on in your life. And this is one that I made, just something I was interested in. I love the ocean. So I did some shading on the seashells. I did a lot of mixed mediums, did some watercolor for the background, and I added a poem that really inspired me. And it kind of just goes around this seashell here, and it's written by Christy Ann Martin. Okay, and then I had some sparkly sequins that I wanted to add a little bit of a magical element to my artwork. But you can just use whatever you have. I'm going to go through what I have put on your Google Classroom, because I am a very visual learner, and it helps me. Like when I want to learn how to do something, I like to watch a YouTube video or watch someone else doing it. So I thought that might help you a little bit. There's a really good video by Eric Scott. I've also linked that he explains visual journaling, and he has some really good examples of some that he's did. And he explains it a lot better than I do, because he's been doing it for 20 years. Okay? Okay, let's go over some of the documents you have here. The first one I have is your visual journal instructions. So it just talks a little bit about what are visual journals. And these are meant for your own writing, drawing, doodling. But I do have some prompts that you can use, and I'll show you that in a little bit. How do you create a visual journal? You can use whatever materials you have. No need to buy anything. But there's some recommended options, but just usually things that you can have available. Requirements for this. What I'm asking is that you fill the paper like we always do in art class. Use good craftsmanship. Use the prompts provided. If you have something in particular you want to use, you can ask me and I can approve it. And we're also going to take a picture of your artwork and upload it using Padlet, because I would love to see what you're working on. Use whatever materials you have. And make sure to clean up after yourself, because I know that would really help whoever you're at home with, okay? All right, there's also a video by Eric Scott that talks about visual journaling that you can watch if you want to learn more, and he's got some great examples. I love this quote that he had in his. You do not need a studio full of supplies. You don't need the latest and greatest thing. We are all creative. So we're all creative in our own way, and this is a great opportunity to show it. And here's some examples of some great middle school art journals. And then our next thing is our prompts. So it's in the form of a bingo board, and you're going to get a copy of this. So make sure you put, just to kind of help me a little bit, put your name, and then you can highlight which class you're in using the little highlight tool. And then there's different prompts, different ideas. You can choose one of these, or we can change it out. There's one here for choice artwork. One of these is use song lyrics, quotes, or poetry to inspire a drawing. So that was kind of what I went with for my seashell artwork. So I'm actually going to fill this one in to show that I did it. Okay. And then maybe for my next one, I think I would like to go with a choice. So I'm going to fill it like that. You can use whatever color you want, okay? Because this will be your copy and you can change it however you want. Whenever you finish your artwork, we are going to actually add it to our Padlet. And I'm going to put a video here. Padlet's kind of in a traffic jam right now. A lot of people are using it and it won't let me upload it. So I'm going to put a little how-to video how to add your artwork, okay? And also don't forget there is Mr. Eric Scott's video. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me.